Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It is super stinking early and I'm filming a December favorites for you because there are some things I've really been loving this month and I don't think a month is long enough to qualify for a yearly favorites, but I really wanted to share these with you now because otherwise I'll forget in January, quite honestly. Before we jump in, please excuse my appearance, the way my voice sounds, and the lighting. It is super early. I haven't really slept that much. I had a work party last night and I'm just really tired, but I'm going home for Christmas today, so I need to get this video filmed before I go because I won't be able to film until I come back in January. So let's just hop right into this and get started. I'll start off with some makeup products that I've been loving. There's only a few this month because I'm doing a 2015 favorites. The first thing I've really been loving this month is the e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush. I like this because it's got little dense but short bristles, so it's perfect for really packing shadow onto the lid and then blending it kind of in the socket crease area without necessarily adding a crease color. Another makeup favorite this month is also from e.l.f. and it's the e.l.f. matte lip colors. I did a full video review of these. I'll link it down below. I basically received them as a gift and fell in love with them immediately. This is Rich Red. I reached for this over MAC's Ruby Woo, which previously was my favorite matte lip color hands down, but also my favorite red. This one has really taken the spot for me because it's easy to draw onto the lips because it's in that pencil form. It's not a flat matte, it's kind of more of a velvety matte, but it still lasts all day. It doesn't bleed. The color is really nice. e.l.f. has just done a really great job with these and I've been loving them all through December. And then my other makeup favorite this month is actually MAC's Prep and Prime Fix Plus. When I bought this, I wasn't really sure how to use it properly. I used it as a setting spray for my makeup, and on me, I find it's just too cakey. I don't really like the effect it gives. There are two ways I really like to use this. The first is just to make shadows more bold, so spraying it onto the brush, dipping it in the eyeshadow, and putting it on the lid. That's pretty standard. A lot of people do that. The other way I really like to use this is underneath makeup, and that was something I hadn't really seen. I hadn't seen anybody put it underneath, but I really like it for me because it acts more of a primer. It makes everything stick to my face really nicely, but I don't look cakey. It doesn't look fake. If anything, it helps it look more natural. So definitely been loving Fix Plus now that I've figured out how to actually use it properly. I'm not sure if I've put this in a favorites before, so I'm going to throw it in really quick. It's my candle favorite of the month, and it's Bath & Body Works Frosted Cranberry. I love this so much. Usually cranberry scents are either too sweet or too spicy, and there's no kind of in-between, but this is definitely that in-between. It's sweet, but there's a little bit of spice behind it, and it's very unique. I definitely recommend if you're by a store to go smell it because I really like it, and it's not too much of anything. It's just kind of the perfect scent for your room. I'm going to move on to kind of body care and skincare. I'm just going to put them all together this month. The first thing I've been loving is the St. Ives Smooth and Nourished Oatmeal Scrub and Mask. This is fantastic. I think I had this in a favorites like way back last winter. I use this in the winter and drier, colder months because my skin really freaks out. It hasn't been doing well this month no matter what I do to it, and it's just because of the weather changes and also because I was using a concealer that was expired, so I ended up with a really nasty kind of breakout over here. I needed kind of a harsher exfoliant, so I turned to this, and this is really nice because it's a creamy texture, but it's a little bit more of a vigorous exfoliant than the Olay out of this swirled cleanser. This has harder little pieces in it, and I really like that because it gets off all the dead skin, makes my skin brighter. It really just takes off that layer that's not looking so nice. And then I've been loving the Body Shop's Glazed Apple hand cream. I actually bought a trio of hand creams in their kind of winter scents. This is just the one that's been living in my bag because I love the scent of this one a lot, but more importantly, with the dry weather, my hands are getting cracked and chapped as well, and this really does a nice job of hydrating. It sinks in really quickly, and the scent lingers, but it's not overpowering. And then my final body care favorite is the Jergens Moisturizer for wet skin. This is fantastic. I don't know who came up with this idea, but I salute you, sir, because it is amazing. You put this on when you get out of the shower and you're still wet, and then you just pat your skin dry and you can go. And immediately your skin is softer, smoother, it looks nicer, and it stays hydrated. Sometimes you put on a lotion and your skin's dry again a few hours later. This sticks around all day and more. I love this. It's so good. I would definitely recommend this to everybody. I think I'll do a full review of it on my blog because it's so good, guys. Let's toss in a random favorite for all those university students out there. During exams, you kind of find out what school supplies basically are good and what are bad. And the Sharpie highlighters are the best highlighters in the world, hands down. We can buy these at the bookshop at Laurier for 89 cents. I don't really know what they are anywhere else. I kind of live in that school bubble sometimes. But these are really nice because they don't bleed. They're really bold colors. They go on the page nicely, and they don't dry out in like 2 seconds. They're just fantastic. I love these. They also say they have smear guard. I don't really have a problem with that, but if you're left-handed, that'd be nice because then you can go across the page and not get it all over your hand and smear it everywhere. So I really, really like these, and I would definitely recommend them for anybody who is in university or otherwise has a job where they need highlighters. Alright, so let's hop into some food favorites. The first thing I've been loving are these Nairn's dark chocolate chip oat cookies. I don't know if you can buy these everywhere. I bought them actually at a supermarket in Sharon, if anybody knows where that is. It's outside of Newmarket. They're so good. They're not made with wheat, they're made with oats. So they're crispy and crunchy. I have one packing here for this video, then I'm going to eat them. So they're just thin little cookies, and they're very crispy. The base is, as I said, is oat, and then they've got chocolate chips, just little ones. But what's really nice is the chocolate chips aren't too sweet. They're a dark chocolate, so they have more of that cocoa flavor. Just in general, these are really tasty, but I like that they taste a little bit more natural and a lot less processed. They weren't super cheap. They were about $5 for 4 of those wrapped pouches, which is 20 cookies. Not the best price, but definitely the best tasting cookies, and they're a little bit more healthy for you. And then I have 2 teas. One is really easily found. It's the Twinings Darjeeling Tea. This is really nice because to me it tastes somewhere between a black tea and a jasmine tea. It's got that really nice, almost floral aroma and flavor, but that black tea taste, but it's not too overwhelming. I've just been really loving this month, and Twinings is very affordable, readily available. You can kind of find it anywhere, so I would definitely recommend you check this out if you love tea, because this is just the best one I've probably tried all year. Other tea is less available, so sorry if you can't get this wherever you are. It's from the Fresh Tea Shop. I bought it in Newmarket. I'm not sure. I know that it's a chain, so they will have other stores, but I went to the one in Newmarket and I bought their holiday blend. This is so nice. I'll just read you what's in it. So the ingredients are black tea, apple pieces, Ceylon cinnamon pieces, almond pieces, real bourbon vanilla pieces, and Christmas spice taste. It's like Christmas in a cup, guys. Definitely go check it out if you can. I'm sure Tivana and David's Tea do an equivalent, but I've really been loving this one from the Fresh Tea Shop. Alright everybody, so that was my little December favorites for you. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to this channel and check out my blog, all the usual things that everybody says at the end of videos, and I will see you soon with another video. Bye!